Hello, welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I am going to react to the 13th episode from Dead Like Me Season 1. Before I start, I want to tell you that you can already watch my reaction to the Season 1 finale if you want. It is available on my Patreon under the Early Access tier. And on my Patreon you can also find the Uncut Reactions tier. And when you choose that tier you can see all of my full reactions, so the uncut reactions. If you want that, check it out. The link is in the description. So today I am going to react to the last two Dead Like Me episodes from Season 1. I have to say, my Dead Like Me journey up to now is like this constant feeling of I've never seen something like this before. As in, I probably have, but this show is so 2003 and I feel like a lot of things feel super random to me and all, and constantly I expect things and then they're like completely different. I also feel like it's not really a predictable show, even though sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, now this is gonna happen, and then it never happens. I just feel like this show is different than other things I watched, and I like that, it's different. So that's why I'm very curious what they're going to do with a finale. I've never seen a finale from this show or show like this before, and I'm still not sure if they knew already if they were gonna get like a next season when they were shooting the finale, but yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why I'm very curious about how they're gonna end this season, how they're gonna like build up to a second season, because I have no idea, I'm just going in blank. So the previous episode, I didn't really like that one. It was sort of a recap episode, but in the end someone died in George's driveway and they were really building up towards that, and then it appeared to be the milkman. And I was like, yeah, it was sad, but everyone expected it to be like a family member or something. Didn't happen. Good, but that did kind of make me feel like, okay, not a lot happened in this episode, and it was just one big recap, and I am kind of binging, so I didn't really need that. I hope the last two episodes are going to be more exciting, but I think they will. So yeah, without talking a lot more, let's just watch this episode, see what it's like, and yeah, let's go.
Sometimes I wonder if I haunt my sister.
I think you do.
I wonder if she's thinking about me. She's 11. She's probably just thinking about a boy. Or breakfast.
People think about boys at age 11.
Once a year, my family goes to this cabin by a lake. 3 hours out, we'd stop at a store where this guy who looked like Colonel Sanders would give me some homemade taffy, just as my stomach would start to growl again. There we were. That's where we'd pick up the key. By the time I got to high school, I just thought I was too cool to go on vacation with my family. Now they were heading up there for the first time since
Why do I feel like she's like secretly trying to go with them? If that's even possible.
Rube once told me that haunting is all about envy.
I get
I'm beginning
that.
To understand.
Yeah.
I said I hated going to that lake when I was in high school. I was lying. Every summer I couldn't wait to get up there.
Oh, I guess we're just gonna see like flashbacks then.
The fishing pole for the knife.
Thought she never spoke to her sister, or like pretended like she didn't exist.
Did you ever feel good and bad about something at the same time?
I once had sex with the pilot of a 747 in flight. Was sure we were gonna die.
Flying used to be an entirely different experience.
Can you steal me a car?
What?
First of all, the correct phrase is boost, George. And darling, you really have to learn to steal your own cars.
Why do you want a car?
Why does he suddenly sound like Daisy?
I was thinking about getting away.
I've always wanted to knock over a liquor store.
Yeah? I could help you out there.
Okay, we'll be the next Bonnie and Clyde.
Really?
No, never, not never. Forget about...
Oh, okay. It's always like, I always wonder in the beginning, is Roxy gonna be in this or not?
Hello, hello, I'm sitting here. Rube, I really have to go.
Reggie, are you packing?
Yes?
What are they gonna do with JD? Are they gonna bring him?
For the next 5 days, if you would like me to do something, ask me to do it.
Don't fucking start.
I wonder if this is gonna do something for their marriage, because it doesn't seem very good at this point.
Of all the things I do wrong.
I would like to get there by nightfall. And I want to stop at the taffy store.
I get this is also not nice for Reggie. Even though she wasn't like maybe big friends with her sister, it's still...
Hello?
Is that George?
Who's that?
Must have been a wrong number.
It's like at least when your parents are fighting you, at least still have a sibling then.
You're such a liar, and you don't fool me.
I wanted to tell Reggie it would be okay.
There are no assignments today.
What do you mean?
No one's dying today.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Look over there. I'll look right at it. corner of your eye. Graveland's taking the day off.
Oh, they're just chilling.
I do it every few years.
That was so funny. The way they try to like look really subtle. And I thought, oh, it's gonna be like some people and I don't want them to see them. And then it's just the Gravelings having the best time of their lives. Oh, bitches.
Cocksucker.
They have beef with them.
Don't even answer it.
Hello. It's school nonsense. I'm gonna take it in the office.
So this is their day to do some administration.
Filing?
Paperwork. I'm a little behind.
You're locking up my whole section.
We got work to do.
And the work has to order.
Fair. I just wanted to say it's funny how they always do everything just in the Waffle House, like it's their office.
Just tell some of my friends over at Booth 6 another pitcher of mimosas.
Booth 6 is empty.
You think? Mimosas for the Gravelings.
Okay, JD, the first thing we do when we get there...
Ah, yeah,
jump
they're
in the
bringing
water,
him.
is we need to catch a fish and cook it.
I don't know if there's wood.
George used to collect driftwood. I remember.
So we'll have a fire.
Yeah, like great atmosphere.
How are you going to want to access the data? Chronologically? Because if you want to get any more complex, then you're going to have to give each record a unique identifier so that you can do cross tabs. When you put so much effort into hating your day job, it's easy not to notice you're learning something.
Mm-hmm.
Simply trying to understand what it is we are doing here.
Wow. Daisy didn't ask you that question to piss you off. She asked that question because she can't shut up. Neither one of you can. And shut the fuck up.
Thank you. These are filed by last
Mason.
Last thought. I should have apologised to Mr. Roy about the broken phonograph.
They know their last thoughts.
What the fuck am I meant to file that under?
Categories reveal themselves as we go. Okay?
It was strange to think that while we got to work all over town, death was taking a break.
Yeah. So no one can die now. They really just decide who dies. Everyone can do the most dangerous shit ever and it's all gonna be fine.
What do we got here?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I remember him. Symphony and paintings by Degas.
Yeah, I get that she would rather be on a holiday with her family right now than doing this.
What time is it?
5:05.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't think it's healthy to schedule that sort of thing.
Hey, George, tell your mom the heater's on. About half an hour till we can shower.
I'm not showering for the next 5 days. Tell your father he's lucky if I even brush my teeth.
Really?
Ew.
No. And you're gonna be brushing your teeth too.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, can we roast marshmallows over the fire tonight? Please, Reggie loves marshmallows.
That was a long drive, George. Why don't we just relax? Tomorrow, I promise.
Okay.
It's vacation.
I feel that when I was a kid and then your parents are like exhausted from driving. But then as a kid, you're just sitting in the back and me and my brother are always like, can we go swimming? Can we do this? Can we do that? Because we had been sitting still in a car for I don't know how many hours. So yeah, I think that's just such a normal experience for a kid.
Let's not pretend. Me and you. Nasty little spark there.
Now he's back to Daisy.
Wager. If I win, you kiss me.
Fine.
Tells.
You don't have any money. Your hygiene, it's suspect. Your clothes alone disqualify you. And you're not even alive. Pet regret.
One point he was over Daisy, then he met this girl in the college episode. Then he was like totally into her. Then we haven't seen her anymore and now he's back to Daisy.
People don't ask that much anymore.
Can I go fishing?
Wouldn't have thought you'd get reception up here.
If he's gonna do work all weekend or week, whatever.
Why'd you bring the cell phone?
Yeah,
In case any of us got into trouble.
it's 2003. You shouldn't bring a cell phone. No, at first I thought it was maybe a work cell phone or something, but yeah, it is 2003.
It'd be much faster to copy them into a computer file.
Well, death hasn't really evolved much since pre-Gutenberg Bible days.
Death may not have evolved, but data entry has.
Why don't we have a computer?
Amen. My old office was always empty at this hour. This is what I used to do at happy time. I still have keys.
Seriously, we cannot copy down all this information by hand. Look at it.
Yeah, for real.
Happy time it is.
Okay, nice.
There's a Monopoly in the living room. Maybe we could play.
You and your mother go ahead and play.
You can't really play Monopoly with just 2 people.
I'm exhausted, sweetie. I'll catch you next time.
The dad is so annoying. I feel like every time with the dog and with his students, he's like really himself, and then with his family, he's just like annoying.
About the Monopoly.
Forget it.
Reg.
It doesn't work with just 2 people.
We'll go fishing in the morning.
Okay.
Like in the beginning, I constantly thought that the mom was like the annoying one who wasn't really handling the situations well. But now at this point, I feel like the mom is doing a pretty good job, and the dad is just like being weird.
Oh, I want this one. Smells like potpourri.
That's Marie's. She has gum disease.
But she still hasn't begged for her old job back.
Night, George.
She's so boring. All she does is sleep and poop.
Babies.
Same as you did, young lady.
Do you think she's gonna be as smart as I am?
Oh, I hope so.
Leave it open.
We're gonna be up talking for a while, sweetie.
I like that.
Okay. I think it's nice that they do the flashbacks, and it also gives us more an idea how Georgia's family used to be when she was alive. And like the more we see, the more we get to know, the harder it feels to like, yeah, the idea that they lost George. It's so weird. Like when you actually see them raising this little kid, like their daughter, it just feels more real or something.
What was that?
Is it Dolores or Stephanie? Oh, of course, it's the little bitches.
Engravelings.
Why are they following them?
I should have gone to art school.
Yeah, this is way better than writing it all down.
I should have what?
I said yes.
Oh, right. There's a lot of that going around, huh?
Please.
I'm not your type.
I should have held
Daisy,
her
Daisy,
hand.
Daisy. Seriously, tell me.
Mason, get over yourself. You've been trying this for half a season.
type?
She doesn't want you.
There needs to be something about the way the man looks.
Like, Daisy's a bitch, but why would a woman like Daisy fall for a crappy guy like Mason?
Okay, and famous, a lethal combination.
Of course.
It's freezing. Mama, oh mama.
I thought she was just like talking about her own experience, but I keep forgetting they're reading the pages.
I give up. Fuck. It's just seaweed.
Is it really the best idea to make Rube type?
Let me type, Rube.
I'm getting better.
No, you're not.
It's the keys. Breathe on them, they go down.
Let me type, Rube.
I'm getting better.
Sure. It's gonna take forever.
Everything's in caps. Oh, fuck.
What are you reading?
It's called Cat's Cradle. I love the books that people leave here.
Why don't people steal them?
The kind of books you wouldn't read at home.
I want to take them all home.
Why?
They make you happy.
Who's happy?
What an angel child.
Hello, Larry. Yeah.
Johnny boy out.
Is he pretending to work there?
Come on, what's the 411? Oh, I'm pretending to care about all these people.
Huh. The guy who sits in that cubicle has a website dedicated to rare buttons. The woman who sits in there has phone sex with a high school senior from New Mexico. And the woman who sits over there... sitting over there. Bristol?
What the fuck? That was kind of
I don't
creepy.
think it's a problem.
Gravelings.
Weirder.
The way she just always sits there. Just looking.
It's fine. She said she came here to water her plants. And she offered to help.
Does she know you're no longer employed here?
It's really hard to tell what Crystal knows.
Yeah.
We have a lot more to do.
It's so
Doesn't
creepy.
How could she do it? How could he do it? Am I going too fast? Sure? Uh-huh.
No. Now that's ironic.
Older men are fine. Well, older
Oh,
men
still this conversation going on? Mason, if you're so bored, why don't you just go on with your life?
That was informative. Should we take another stab at these? I wish I had someone.
I wish.
Is there one there?
How does Daisy even know how to type so fast? I feel like she never had a job.
Born alone, die alone.
Oh shit. She's always like, yeah, I do nothing. I'm just like pretty for a living and yeah.
I feel empty.
Why are we doing all this? Who is all this work for?
Kind of wondering about that
Henry Ward
too.
Beecher's last words were, now comes a mystery. You know what his last thoughts were? We're witnesses, Peanut. Everyone matters.
But who is all this work for?
Anyone that's interested. Are you?
Yes, you can't smoke in here.
Oh, fuck that bullshit. That can blow me.
I've
Okay.
got a question.
Until the fire alarm goes off.
Why can't we live here?
Here?
In this cabin. I don't need my toys.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Let's do it for real.
I'm serious. I mean, if we didn't have to work so hard to make the money, we wouldn't have to spend the money to make ourselves feel better about working so hard.
Deep.
Yeah, very deep. But very true, I guess.
There's nobody.
Are we almost finished?
Yeah, a couple
Yeah, I think it's
more.
hitting a bit close to home, right?
What do you say the very second we're done here, we go back to my place for a drink?
Oh?
Don't fuck with me, Daisy.
I probably won't. But a drink or two isn't gonna kill anybody. You're not such bad company. I'm guessing with some disinfectant soap and American dentistry, you clean up just fine.
I feel like in the end Mason does mean well. He's just a bit of a fuckboy and but as a friend I think he'd be a pretty nice friend.
You just checking it over? Good. You like your job? I hear you, girl.
Have we ever heard her talk? I don't think so, right?
I'm organized like this, too. I do not understand people who can't find their own shit. You? Things in their place. You know what I'm talking about?
Finally someone she can have deep conversations with.
Oh, this one should be Why Am I So Alone? Sorry.
Well, you can do the last ones without me. I'm gonna take a quick break. Don't forget about that drink.
I won't.
Because I'm not going to be dating some double dipper. Would you?
Oh, there came a sound from her.
Think I did the right thing? We're on the same page, girl.
They really are. Even though Crystal doesn't say a lot.
I didn't know anyone was in here.
Rube demanded a copy of the hard copy. He's still a little skittish about the whole digital thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't it bother you, Georgia?
What?
Everybody's thoughts are the same. 2/3 are people who regret. The rest are people who forgot to do stuff or are praying or... Shouldn't there be more?
More what?
More piles.
I get that thought is a bit depressing, especially if you've been doing this for hours now.
Maybe we just keep moving from one filing job to the next. Oh my God. We're all temps.
It was strange to hear the secret of the universe tumble out of the mouth of a fallen starlet in a copy room at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it is actually night, okay. I wasn't sure what the time frame was here, because at the same time you saw like Reggie and the mom and dad on the holiday, and that was like during the day, so I thought it was like the same time. Yeah.
Just please kill it for me.
Why do they always do all the work in the night?
Find someone who gives a flying fuck.
At least she has JD. Otherwise it would be really lonely, I think.
That's the thing about life, isn't it?
Oh, what was her final thought? Are we gonna see?
How can something be so boring and extraordinary at the same time?
Georgia, time to go.
Oh,
You ready for that drink?
You know what? Maybe some other time, eh? Come on, I'll walk you out, Daisy.
oh, okay. Why has no one ever loved me? Oh my god. That is kind of sad. I mean, I get why, because she is pretty rude, but... Yeah.
Hey, Crystal.
I won't tell anyone.
Oh, she talks. Okay. I think I'm actually starting to be okay with Crystal. She just helped them. She had a good talk with Roxy.
You okay?
No. Are you?
Okay, at least she finally says something. Are they finally gonna have like a conversation about this?
I miss her.
Hmm.
Maybe we could go someplace different next summer.
Maybe that's a good idea. I think this brings so many memories and it's so triggering because this used to be a thing you used to do with the four of you, with your family. And then to go back there, especially the first year without one family member, that must hurt. She's driving up there. Like it's a cat. I always like the music of this show so much. It's like the more episodes you watch, the more recognizable it is, and yeah, it just gives that like me vibe.
Maybe Daisy was right. Maybe death was the temp job and life was the vacation. A vacation you were supposed to spend with the people you loved. With people who loved you. What would your last thoughts be then?
But that they left already now. Because honestly, the timeline was a little confusing in this episode. As in, I get that like George and the group of Reapers, they were doing the work apparently at night. And then you had Reggie and the parents, they were there. And the scenes we saw, I think, were during the day. Of course, the flashbacks where George was little was in the past. But they kind of made it look like the whole thing with like the family of George was at the same time as when they were doing the work, because she was also really like anxious to like be late or something. Like she really wanted to get there, and I kept thinking that was because they were there right now, or the George storyline was just like during the same time period or something. But yeah, it wasn't not really clear to me. That's why at first when they were doing the work at Happy Times, I thought that was during the day but on like a weekend, and that was why nobody was there. But then it did appear to be in the night. Crystal was there, very weird and creepy, but in the end she helped them out, very nice. But yeah, I understand that something like that brings back memories, especially if you know, oh, this is the weekend where my family was supposed to go on this trip where I was supposed to be part of, and also for the family. I honestly don't really understand why they chose to go to the same spot. I feel like they could have known from the beginning that it was gonna be triggering, and they still did it. But yeah, I mean, Reggie said in the end like, no, I'm not okay, can we go to a different spot next time? So I think that is a better option. The dad is behaving like an asshole. I also don't really like him for that. You see that it's really hurting Reggie. Like, she's going through enough already. She's really trying to, like, figure this out for herself. And then at the same time, if the dad is not even paying attention to his family, I get that is extra hard. It kind of feels like she's on a holiday there alone with her mom, instead of just not George. She's just there with her mom. The dad is, like, mentally absent. So it was already a nicer episode than the previous one. I am going to watch the finale now, and if you already want to see my reaction to that, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. If you want to see my full reaction to this episode, check it out as well. And if you like my reaction to this, then please leave a like, subscribe, and then I really hope to see you at the finale. Bye!